It's a home game for Bulldozer Power, and we're taking on Stardozer Human Resources. A couple of changes in the lineup. Jack Mercury's out, he's not feeling well, and Rudy Capslock's come on in his place. And it's our first look of the season at what Julius Flaming Hardware can do. We know not much, but we've got to put him in. Pitching for us today is Vivian Crumble. She's one of our worst starting pitchers, so we'll just have to see how she gets on. Stardozer looking resplendent in their new uniforms. That's nice for her. Ah, Viv, good opening ball there from Viv. Went absolutely nowhere near the strike zone. There we go. Right, Vivian finding her mojo finally. And that one's going out as far as Kojak, who will take her first scalp of the day. Good job, Kojak. Nina Flattery next up to bat. That's a very good action shot she's got going on in her baseball card. Yeah, solid effort. Yeah, whatever. Nice pitch, Viv. Good. Went where we were throwing it. There you go, the fastball there. Not really that fast. 78 miles an hour on a fastball. Yeah, brilliant. And that one's gone into the crowd. Come on there, Nina. Look, just play the game, would you? That one, oh, okay, she is playing the game, and she's playing it rather well. That one has bounced off the fence. Zoltan's got to it. I thought it might actually go into the crowd there and maybe hit a fat man, but it doesn't appear to have done so. Here's Miriam Hatstand. She's batting 250 this season. That's some remarkably shiny glasses she's got there. And we'll see whether... Oh, dear with me. Come on, Viv, put some effort in. Let's make it happen. Let's get it going. That one's up. It's gone skyward. Failure is calling for it, and he's got it. They are going to try and take third base here in the moment. Well, with two away, it's Marjorie Sinister who's going to try and do something in this inning. They do have a runner on third, and therefore Viv needs to find some mojo here. If we can get him at the plate, that'll be great. But Marjorie Sinister is a heck of a batter. So we'll see. Oh, that's the... Oh, that one warmed the cockles of your heart. That was a 90-mile-an-hour sinker going on there. That's a stinker, not a sinker. Just chuck it there, just to be on the safe side. There you go. Julius Flaming Hardware couldn't quite keep hold of the low bobbler there. That one's gone foul. You're not allowed that. Right, okay. It's the first of the day for the change-up. Is it going to cause the right effect? No. It's gone to Crampo. Crampons to first. That run won't count. You're all out. Go away. Well, a lucky save there. They have two that almost reached the fence. But we managed to recover from that. So it will be Cindy Vapid kicking things off for us. Well, kicking. Only if the ball's really low. But she'll try something here. And obviously she's going to wait a little bit before she does so. Yeah. Pitching today is Vicky La Flamboyant, and some of these pitches are certainly that. Sind likes that one, but possibly shouldn't have done, as she will be out there. Okay, well, here's Mars Mullo. He's had not a remarkable start to the season, but a solid one, certainly. But we're just going to have to wait and see whether... what are you doing? What are you... Swing? Don't... You know the rules. There you go. Wait them out a bit. Go on, Mars. There's no hurry. But I see you're going to go out the same way that Cindy did. Solid. Here's Ulysses Failure. An unremarkable start to the season for him too, but he's been slightly more than solid. Wastes no time with that one. Likes the look of it. Moving quite slowly, and Failure will take first base. Good times. Here is Rudy Capslock. It's the first chance we've had to see him at bat. And he's got a serious looking demeanour, but he's not been one that we've kept our eye on in batting practice. That one, he's decided that he wants to go out the same way as everybody else, and that's the end of that then. At the end of one, it is 0-0. Bulldozer Power not looking that impressive. Stardozer seeming to be the more likely to score at the moment. Here's Horatio Gunship. He's batted a run in this year, and I'm sure he's thrilled about that. Let's see what he can do up against Viv Crumble. Crampons with the throw. A little slow. He's not exactly got a cannon for an arm as Crampons, but he got the job done anyway. Here's Thor Haystacks, batting 556, including a home run. And the mighty Thor looks mighty. Kojak goes, yeah, you ain't all that, sister. Sit down. Here's Boris Wet Paper Bag, and he's a terrible batter. Yeah, no, I've said it. I regret nothing. There you go. See? Crampons. Yeah. That's it. There you go. He made a move and got him out. Well, that didn't take very long at all. Good. Excellent. That's what we like to see. We're now looking at Zoltan, who's had a bad season up to now. 167 is his batting average, but we believe in Zoltan. Zoltan is one of the team members who have been with us since the very beginning, and is something of a talismanic figure for us, as he so often comes up with the goods. Just like that. See? Zoltan. Don't underplay him. I thought that might come off the fence, but no, that was Zoltan banging one out there. Yeah, he's giving the elbow bumps there to Julie Hardware. Well, okay, Julie, what you got for us? Come on, you floppy-head pillock. Oh, he's put some mustard on that. Oh, that's got all the seasoning. Julie Hardware there with a home run. I mean, both of these have been pretty close to the fence, but we'll take it. Well, Julie home runs first at bat there, and he's looking good. Here's Bernie Crampons. He's batting terribly so far this year, and his batting target. Oh, no, don't swing at that, Bernard. Come on. There you go. Wait. They can't all be home runs, Bernie. All right? Bernie says, can't they? As he hits one foul there in an undramatic fashion. That one. Yeah. All right, Bernie, if your job here is just to keep hitting fouls, make it happen, son. Make it happen. Bernie's going to be caught there, unceremoniously, but it did take 5 pitches to get to that point, so I'm all about that. Here's Kojak. Pretty reliable for us, mostly, but you never know what you're going to get. Strike there. Oh, you're trying the sinkers, are you? I see. Kojak there, swinging at a stupid, and that's going to bring up strike 2. That one's a bit on the high side. Yeah. Come on. That one was a little bit wide, but she managed to knock it foul, so that's all good. The flamboyant there, managing to pitch just enough to the outside to make me bite on it. And that's no good. Here's Viv Crumble. Well, she's a pitcher, so anything goes, frankly. Even hitting a nice skyward item out there to right field, and she's history. Well, at the end of 2, it is Bulldozer Power 2. I know. I don't believe it either. And Stardozer Human Resources, nothing. But it is Orbital Velocity next, who's up to bat. Not much power, apparently, according to the old power gauge, but plenty of good hitting. And that one's gone quite well. Zoltan, well, makes a pig's ear of it, but it's quite all right. He's only given up 1 base, so that's not the end of the world. Here is the pitcher, Ms. Flamboyant, and she's got colourful sleeves going on. Oh, that's super. That one's a smidge on the low side. Hardware. Well, I didn't really throw it far enough. I mean, given the throw to second is pretty important, Julie. I mean, make it happen. Oh, I see. We're going to go with this bunting rubbish, are we? Okay, well, I'm going to fling stuff all over the joint and see how that goes. There you go. You can be out. We'll throw it over there just in the safe side. Hit them with the ball. Here is Margot Spatula. She didn't manage anything from her first at-bat, but she'll obviously be trying to get something from this at-bat. There's 1 out, and we're in the 3rd inning. And that one's gone foul. Vivian Crumble so far not being a massive disappointment. Maybe lacking in the kind of dynamism that we've seen from the likes of that one and the other one, who also pitch for us. But she has so far run a modestly tight ship. I was undecided there between modestly and moderately, and I ended up with modestly, which is the wrong word. This one's going to Cindy. Throws to home. Bad choice. Gave up the run, gave up the out. Bad choice. Should have just taken the out. The run was a foregone conclusion. Here's Miriam Hatstand. Still, 2 outs now. and Stardozer have got their scoring regime started. That one's flying out into the foul zone in left field, and Rudy Capslock soaks it up with his big sponge, and that's the end of that then. Bulldozer Power now coming in at the bottom of the third, and it's round to the top of the order, and Cindy Vapid, who will be hoping for something out of this. Those endorsements aren't going to find themselves unless you look like a baseballer. And there you go. That one's landed in someone's cup of lukewarm beer. She didn't like that, no, which was right, because that was not a good pitch. We're coming up on the 30th pitch pretty soon for Vicky. And that's a nice hit from Cindy. She's going to go for a pair. She has gone for two on that one. Cindy Vapid actually a pretty quick runner. She possibly could have made a third off that, but it would have been chancy. So we didn't. No. Here's Mars Mullo. Well, he's going to, he's going to have a go. Strike one. A little high, but it was perfectly down the middle, that one. Mars is going to give himself up cheaply there. No, he's not. He's giving Cindy up cheaply. Cindy's thrilled about that, and that will lead to Ulysses' failure trying to do something with the runner that we have on base, even though this is a base runner now that is on first and not, in fact, on third. And that's going to be a double play. So forget everything I just said. Good. Right. Well, at the end of three, it is Stardozer 1, Bulldozer 2. Lots of dozers here all the time, dozing. I hope you're not dozing, because the excitement is surely just about to begin. Well, I'd say the excitement begun, 3 innings ago, but you were here for that, so you'd know that already. Well, that's an easy one. Thank you, Kojak. Out number one. Don't know who it was, don't really care, but that was solid. Here's Horatio Gunship, 0 for 1 and in the game so far. Viv now is 27th pitches deep into her pitching daybook. And she's going to put this one in the ledger. Crampons! Not even close. That's going to go out to Mars Mullo. It's going to go beyond Mars Mullo. It's going to be a 2-base hit. You can wave as much as you like, Bernie, but let's face it, you're not really contributing much there. Here's Thor Haystacks. All right. We have, I'd have to say, we have been lacking rather at shortstop since with the loss, the release, the failure, can't get to it. Oh, no. Home run. Since the loss of Bam Bam Puckeye, who was for a long time our starting shortstop. And we've never had the likes since. Yeah, we really ought to reinforce that position next season. There's Boris Wet Paper Bag as Stardozer take the lead. We've got one out here so far. And what's Boris going to do for us today? Come on, Boris, how you feeling? I don't know why you're in the lineup, but someone decided it was a good idea, so, make the most of it. Strike two. Now, any kind of a strikeout here will be incredibly beneficial to the confidence of Vivian Crumble. Nope. So anything on target here will be incredibly beneficial to that's the ticket. That one's gone foul. You're going to have to do it again. All right, okay, here we go. Let's try one slightly higher. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that one's got height. It hasn't got distance. I think that was a bit optimistic there from Boris, but he's out. Here's Orbital Velocity. Got a single today, and that was his first at-bat of the season. So he's very thrilled with his batting prowess so far this year. But can it hold now that it matters? Julie Hardware has the catch, and that's the side retired. But Stardozer have taken the lead there with a 2-run inning. And it will fall to Rudy Capslock to try and, just get on base, Rudy. All right? Don't feel too much pressure. Just get a hit. And if you can't get a hit, soak up a few pitches. All right? That's really all I require from you. Rudy Capslock there, taking the team talk to heart and managing to make his way out to first base. Super job. Lovely, well done. Played excellently. Here's Zoltan. Well, Zoltan's numbers have certainly rebounded following his homer in the first inning. But we do still need some consistency from him, and that's not it. Out. It looked good. That was a good one to swing at. Yeah, we don't always swing at the first ball, but when we look at him, he looks so pleased with himself. I can't stand him. It's Julius Hardware, everybody. All right. Yeah, he got a home run from his first at-bat of the season, but that's not the point. The point is he's smug and he's got stupid hair. Oh, and a nice hit there from Julius Hardware. Ah, good. Yeah, well done. Yeah, 2 for 2 for Julie. And that will give us 2 runners on base. Here's Bernie Crampons. His batting average is just barely hovering over the 100 mark now. Need something big from Bernie. A big one. A Bernie special. Come on, Crampons, let's go. Well, so far he's just had balls, and that's fine by me. We might even wait it out. We'll wait for the full count, I think. Strike 2. Ball 3. What have he got? He took a strikeout. Well, okay. You know what? I'm not against that. That's okay. We took the pitches, and that's fine because that brings up Kojak with 2 runners on base, 2 outs. Can Kojak make it work? Well, she's going to have to hit it. Well, yes. She hit that one, but it's gone foul. It's strike 2. Come on, Kojak. That one's in the dirt. We don't want it. Come on, come on, come on. That one's gone wide. Kojak not swinging at that. No. That's the one. No, it isn't. Okay, well, it didn't work. Hits there from several players, but nothing doing on the score. And at the end of 4, it's 3-2 in favour of the Stardozer Human Resources team. And it's Vicky Flamboyant up to bat. Well, okay. What's she going to do? I mean, you don't bunt when it's just you, right? Swing for the fences there, Vicky. Go on, live a little. You're a pitcher. When is it ever going to get as good as this ever again in your entire life? That was never a ball. That was a perfectly thrown, sinking, flaming change-up. Yeah, okay, ball 3. Viv is making a meal of this. Come on, Viv. And a strikeout. Hooray! Well, that will help matters, because Viv's confidence is possibly less than at the moment. Here's Margot Spatula round to the top of the order again, and we'll see if she's come to make a difference or whether she hasn't. Nope. Okay, strike 1. Ball 1, obviously, because Viv's just putting it all over the place at the moment. Zoltan's going for that one. He's looking confident. That's out number 2. Okay, here comes Nina Flattery. She's had a double with a run batted in today, and she's going to be trying to build on that starting capability effort business. Yes, she is. All of that is what she's going to be working on. What's that? Strike 1. Okay. Right, that one's not even close. Yeah. Viv, get it. Viv, get your acting gear. Come on. Couple on target we need now. All right, and then hopefully she'll either punt at something stupid or get a hit that we get. Oh no, not a foul. All right, okay, that's all right. Don't be disheartened. I'm not disheartened. I'm just something. That one's gone long. Failure though is going. Yeah, not long enough though, is it? No, get off my field. So there we go. The Stardozer team there, all out. Nothing scored. Bulldozer Power in need of something groovy, and Viv's not going to do it for us. We're taking her off. Right, who have we got on the bench? Look. Come on, Veronica, it's showtime. Veronica Hammock, everybody. 27 feet tall, Veronica Hammock, and she's got tiny little feet. One wonders how it's possible for her to stay upright, but she does. Oh, didn't quite stay upright there. She almost fell over, and she gets to walk. Intimidated by the hammock as ever, and she'll take first as Cindy Vapid comes up for a bat. Now she's going to try and replicate the success she had from her last go. We'll see how that pans out. That's solid. That's solid. Cindy will take her base as well. Ronna's now first and second, and Bulldozer Power maybe with a little bit of momentum if they can turn some of these opening batting opportunities into more than an opportunity. Is Mars Muller. He hasn't had a hit yet today, and now would be a good time. I mean, every time's a good time, but now would be especially good. Swings at a high one, and he's not going to make it. And there we go. Go. No, back him up. You were all over the show. That was not an opportunity to make anything out of anything there. Here's Ulysses Failure. Well, as with Mullo, now's a good time for him to shine. Ball 1. Mullo swung at a high one, incidentally. That's no good. That's no good. And for the second time in this game, failure causes a double play. Right, okay, who's coming in to relieve? We'll start out with Tulip, and then we'll rotate to Jeff when the time comes. Tulip banter, everybody. It's your favourite and mine. Well, I don't know if it is or not, but there you go. She's popular among the fans, of which you should consider yourselves at least some. Right, caps lock. Nice stop. Can you get the ball over there in time? Good work. That's what you want from your third baseman. Solid effort. Well played. Here's Marjorie Sinister. She's not had a great game so far, but let's see how she gets on up against Tulip here. Ball 1. Rubbish. The call was rubbish. The pitch was fine. There was nothing wrong with that pitch. That one's gone foul, which gives us the 1-1 count. Tulip stuck that one out slightly wide. That's nice. That's good. That's great. Strike 2. Tulip. What's it going to be? It's a strikeout. Get off, you clown. Here comes Horatio Gunship. He's locked in a good double today. He's wearing lady sunglasses, but these days it doesn't really matter. You can wear whatever you like. If you feel comfortable, then you should be comfortable. And let the haters be haters. Yeah. Personally, I've got a princess bow in my hair, and I've never felt more alive. All right, 2 strikes now. And that one's rubbish. Tulip picked it up, throw to first, and the side is retired. And with 6 innings behind them, Stardozer Human Resources have had a couple of dry innings. Here's Rudy Capslock, who's waiting for the magic to strike him in the face. That is not a euphemism for the ball, just in case you were asking. And Thor, even Haystacks there, who's had a busy day from second base, getting quite a lot of people out. That was another one, just in case you didn't read between the lines. Here's Zoltan. Boom from Zoltan. That's going to be good for 2. And he's a big lad, is Zoltan. He doesn't round the bases quickly, but he gets himself a double, and that makes him look mighty impressive. Here's Julie Hardware. 2 hits for Julie today, both of which have been important and successful. Can he get another one? Or will he cause the demise of the team? Ball 2 now. Strike 1. Julie Hardware. Waiting it out. Ball 3. And Julie gets a walk. That gives us 1 and 2 loaded up. Here's Crampons. Crampons' confidence is dead in the water. We're not going to let him strike out this time. I think we've got to go for a hit. Come on, Bernie. Now's your time to shine, son. Come on, Bernie. People believe in you. I believe in you. Just don't get a double play. That's trouble. That's... Bernie, you know the thing I said you shouldn't do? You did the thing I said you shouldn't do. Bernie. Bernie, sit down. Right, okay. Crampons is out of here. And we'll be bringing in... Oh, gosh. Well, we don't have anybody who's particularly suited to the position. Yeah. Okay. What we could do is we'll bring in Mercury. Yeah. Really? His fielding's completely shot. He's busted his finger or something. Well, that'd be Capsicum Disco then. No. That's only because you're out of position. All right, so we do that. Yeah. And then we'll do a position swap. Yeah. Between Jackie Mercury. Yeah. And a Rudy Capslock. Because Capslock can play shortstop. Can he? After a fashion. All right, go on then. All right, yeah. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Badly, I imagine. But in a shock move, we've made a fielding substitution because Bernie Crampons is a bitter disappointment to everybody. Anyway, that one's papped up. Yeah, Thor Haystacks there. Out. Right. Okay, now we're playing. Here's Boris Wet Paper Bag. Are they going to keep him in? Yeah, they are going to keep him in. All right, Tulip, keep it simple. Get him out. Strike 1. Yeah. How'd you like them apples? Try this. Strike 2. Yeah. You know what else? Yeah. The old number 1. That one's popped up into the sky. Julie Hardware's going to go for it. And has it. That's out number 2. Alright, here's Orbital Velocity, who doesn't hit with velocity, but does hit. And has some speed. Okay, a bad pitch there from Tulip. Come on, Tulip. Get it together. Come on. Strike 1. There we go. Now try one of these on. He has tried one of those on and made quite a good sandwich from it. He's cut the crusts off and he's made it into little triangles, and it's suitable to serve the vicar when he comes round for tea later on. Here's Flamboyant. I imagine she'll be substituted, and indeed she is, and Nigel Prison, the backup catcher, is coming on in her place. Actually, I've no idea if he's a backup catcher or the starter. Either way, he was on the bench right now, so that's that then, and Failure's got it. So, you know, read into that what you will. Nigel Prison's gone. Fiona Canula is coming into pitch. She's got quite the arm on her, and Bulldozer Power are lacking a run at the moment if they want to stay competitive in this game. Here's Kojak Misteron, who has yet to fire on any cylinders at all today. Almost gets kneecaps taken out. Alright, get the measure of it there, Kojak, and then belt it one. That's the ticket. Alright, Kojak breaks a duck and makes her way to first base. Lovely job, well played. That will bring up the pitcher, though. It's Tulip. Alright, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can... Tulip there, following Kojak's footsteps, blats one into centre field, and that's now 2 runners on base. And Cindy Vapid is probably our best hope of turning this into something. Can she? Well, I was going to say that's not a good one to hit, that one, but it's got some distance. Cindy Vapid, everybody, with a 3-base home run and 3-run home run. That was another one close to the fence. It's our home ground. We should be able to knock it over the fence anytime we please. Mars Mullo looking a little bit disappointed. I mean, that's his normal face. But because he would have liked to have been hero of the hour. But he's steady. But he's not. No. Cindy already had the hero of the hour accolade just a moment ago. And she's currently having a celebratory glass of Dr. Pepper in the dugout. Is that going somewhere? It is. No, it's not. A diving catch from Nina Flattery, and Mullo has still yet to have a hit so far today. Here comes Failure. Oh, really late swing on that one. That was just not a good swing. Failure's fast, but he's not that fast. So he's gone as well. And Rudy Capslock is last. Best hope for peace or something. Yes, he is. Much like Babylon 5. We'll see how he gets on. Yeah. I mean, we've moved him all over the field. He's come on from the bench and just been told, go and do your best, son. Go on. Remember, it's just a game. It's supposed to be fun. Well, he gets a walk. So he's going, phew, didn't have to hit it. That's a relief. Here comes Zoltan. Well, he's dragged his season average up over 300 now. He's had a reasonably productive day so far, including that opening home run, and that's another hit for Zoltan. And we've got a runoff going on, and it's not pretty. Yeah, go on. Don't get out like that, you absolute pillock. Well, I thought that the runner there had slightly more speed than perhaps he actually had, and he was dead. In no time flat. So at the end of 7, it is Bulldozer Power 5, Stardozer Human Resources 3, and it's Margot Spatula who is looking still for her first hit today. Well, it's nice to see that I'm not the only player that's... Oh, what a catch! Tulip Vanta there. Broken fingers galore, but that's out. That's gone. No mess, no fuss. And a slightly fractured wrist. But it's got it all. It's got it all there. That one's got some distance. Failure's going to struggle to get to it. And he does. Well done. And that's going to be a 2-base hit, compensating there for the disappointment of the opening batter. But I didn't even see who it was. I was so wrapped up in the storyline of what was going on previously, though, I didn't really pay attention. My apologies for you if you were desperate to know who that was, who got snagged from thin air by Tulip. Obviously, the action replay will reveal everything, and if you're watching this in real time, then you might have clocked it. But I'll be honest, I half expect most of you to have just been wrapped up in the narrative. That one's got a Jackie Mercury. who's come in and has managed to get his job going there pretty solidly. 2 outs now. Marjorie Sinister up to bat. She too is 0 for 3 today and is allegedly a really good batter, which means that this could go over the fence tying the game. Could it? No chance. Zoltan's going like, no, you're about 10 metres short there, love. Get off my field. Because Zoltan's like that. He's still, you know, he's got no respect for anybody at all. Is Julius Hardware? He's had a home run, a single, a walk. He's batted a run in. Is there nothing that he hasn't had? Concussion. Respect from the management. There you go, he's out. There we go. Well, he doesn't deserve respect from the management. Here is Jack Mercury. Come on, Jackie. Let's be having you. Right, he's not interested in that. No, that one doesn't light his taste buds up either. That one's just a load of old rubbish. This one, and that's no good either. He goes, good. I didn't really want to put any effort into that. I was supposed to be having a breather. He gets a walk out to first, and here comes Kojak. 1 of 3. It was only a single, but it was a single at the right time. Kojak. Ball one. Okay, the confidence of Fiona Cannula is very much lacking now. Good. We like to see inconfident enemy pitchers. That helps us significantly. It's strike 2. It's ball 2, rather. Strike 1. That one missed by a long way. Okay. And it's just as well that Kojak brought her walking boots as she's gone for a stroll. Here comes Tulip. And I'm feeling a pitching substitution coming on. There it is. Fiona's going to sit down. They're bringing in Johan Tremendous, the Nordic pitching god. Shown absolutely no respect at all by Tulip there, but she's out and she got a friend out as well. The double plays are really quite painful today. Well, Stardozer are in need of 2 runs. And as we head into the top of the 9th, Horatio Gunship's up to bat. And Tulip looks pretty solid. She does look pretty solid. Let's keep her in. All right, okay. I was going to bring in another reliever, but no, Tulip looks to be in good form at the moment. Strike 2. Okay, put this one somewhere weird. That's not weird. It's popped up though. Hardware. Any of you? Julie Hardware there with the catch. Here comes Thor Haystack. She has had a home run today. And, that wouldn't be ideal. No, it wouldn't. So we'll hopefully we won't see one of those. That's gone to Cindy. Well, she made light work of that. That's 2 outs. And they're leaning on Boris Wet Paper Bag to get a hit here. And he's 0 for 3 today. Throw him straight down the middle. Give him a chance. Let him be the hero. Really? Yeah. There you go, Boris there, trying to be the hero. Zoltan's going, no, mate. And a walk-off win there for Bulldozer Power, and they needed that to get their season pointing in the right direction. Breaking the 500 deadlock that they had before. They are now 2-1 as the season gets underway. So a good win, reasonably well played, but the double outs, the double plays there, we've got to put a fork in that somehow. A loss for Fiona Cannula. Tulip Banter is granted the victory there, given that she didn't give up any runs. Seems reasonable. Your 3 stars of the day is Cindy Vapid, Zoltan, and Julius Hardware. All Bulldozer Power, all the time, and don't you forget it. So we've got 10 games to catch up on, and I think we probably ought to do that. And next up, out of the gate, is the 2-0. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon, 0-2. Failure Hills team going up against the Bongolia Sea Raiders. They're going to be starting Kirkus Bean for Failure, and he sucks. So let's have a look. Well, Failure Hills has scored like a champion and won the game. Well done them. Both teams on 1-1. It's the Mumson Medics versus Grazer Ridge. Exponential Tyrone looks quite tasty for the Medics, whereas Nova Wild made complete mess of us when we played them not so long ago. The Medics off to an 8-run win there. The end. Oh, no, that's a good story, and I told it well. The Colonel Space Agency and Budget Roadies are both 0-3 right now. Rudy Tremble's pitching for Colonel Space Agency, going head-to-head against Brandy Fever for the Roadies. How's it going to go? One of them has to win, and it is the Space Agency who do so in a 4-0 thrashing. The Grunt Auto Group have also started slowly this season on 0-3. Carol Waspish is going to try and pitch something groovy. Larry Splendid will be aiming to do the same for the other team. Peninsular Transport, of course, 2-1 so far this year. Papal Event Horizon is their leading batter so far this year. It's good to see. Good to see Papal still getting it done. And we've gone to extra innings, and it took until the 11th inning, but then Grunt Auto Group slapped in an extra, I lost count, like 8, 9 runs in the 11th inning to take the win on that one. Remarkable. Cheerio Inc. are 0-3 so far. They're going up against the Stegonauts. Marcel Purpose and Butterfly Porkchop are the lead players for Cheerio, facing Myra Sacrifice and Tag Evil Crouch over there on the Stegonauts. What have we got going on? Stegonauts an early lead. Can they do hold on there to win that 7-2. You know, if these playbacks were just a little bit slower, I could get the commentary out. Maybe make it an option or something. I don't know. Whatever. The Wretched Minstrels are facing the Beekeepers. Both teams 2-1. The Beekeepers, of course, were the other finalist in the final last year. And they just lost 10-0 against the Minstrels. Now, it's not a critical game for them because they're not in the same division. But it's still, everything is critical, all of it. The Nomads, 3-0, a bright start for them this year. They are a very fast team, and they are facing the Bumson Medics. Furious Sponge Bath is the lead player for the Nomads. Well, it's good to see that the ex-Bulldozers are doing really rather well, and the Nomads take the win in that one. 3 left to play as the Red Star Pathfinders take on the 3-0 Sunshine Fun Bus. The Pathfinders need a win here to keep their season on track. Are they going to get it? No. Fun Bus there with the win. The Sports Ball Union 1-2 taking on the 2-1 now Bongolia Sea Raiders. Thurk Minstrel's Bane is going to be pitching for Bongolia, and it will be Crash Zodiac who's going to be trying to hit the balls that are thrown there. And we'll see if that happens. The Sea Raiders a 2-1 victory. Quiet game, but important result. Lastly, for this time around, you've got the Colonel School, who are 0-3 right now, against the Port Miggins Pirates, who have started their season 3-0. And let's have a quick look. It's a close one. It's a close one. It's gone to extra innings. And the Pirates managed to put it away in the 12th inning, 8-7. So as we look at the table here, Bulldozer Power 2-1 are still behind the Lingo Blend All-Stars, who are out in front right now. The Roadies have played 4 games and managed to lose all of them. Well done them. Elsewhere in Fail Brigade, in the Fish Tank Division, you've got a 2-way split at the top between the Bumson Medics and the Peninsula Transport teams, both with 2 wins so far. The Bombastic and the Woodchipper are both being led by 4-0 teams. That's the Nomads and Port Miggins Pirates, respectively. Stardozer Human Resources will be gutted after losing to Bulldozer Power just now because that drops them to 2-1. Colonel School, yet to win a game. Flipping over to Bad Company. This is the Sunshine Fun Bus, who are leading the way with a 4-game winning streak. In the rest of the Whoop Whoop division, you've got the Ov City Axemen and the Red Star Pathfinders. Both have won 1 game each. It's early days in the season, but they really want to keep the pressure on if they're going to catch the Fun Bus and have one of those free margaritas. The Sloganator division sees the Stegonauts out in front by, well, a game-ish. They've got 2 wins and 2 losses, but the other 2 teams in the division have yet to play their second game. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th game, 4th game, 4th. All right, okay, it's close. In Zesty, it's the Minstrels and Sea Raiders tied out front, although the Minstrels have a 21-run difference at the moment, and that's nice for them. Colonel Cam has got the Pix Creek Miners on 3-0, while Cheerio Inc. have yet to win a game this season. It's all pretty tight stuff. Let's have a quick look at some of the league leaders who are lighting things up in the game at the moment, and it's Polly Babylon. For the Sea Raiders, who is your toppest of top 10 players, ahead of Tintin, Hollywood, Rourke Justice, Crash Zodiac, Pingo, Specific. Not a bulldozer to be seen anywhere in sight. We've had a quiet start to the season, so it's to be expected. But when it comes to batting average, that's where we show up. Kojak, number 1, in your face, everybody else. 0 heat for the Beekeepers in 2. Cindy Vapid in 3rd. Home runs, Tintin, Hollywood for the Pirates has got 4 so far this season. We've got several players with 3. I'll read out their names now. Buttercup Guns, also for the Pirates. Then you've got the Minstrels with Rourke Justice and Pingu Specific. Crash Zodiac for the Sports Ball Union. And Polly Babylon at the Sea Raiders from Mongolia. With 3. They've all got 3. Runs batted in, you're looking at Rourke Justice, Crash Zodiac and Charles Monkey Cage. Are your top 3 batting runs in type people. For on-base average, it's Kojak Mistron leading the way ahead of Zero Heat, Cynthia Wrestling Mask and Pingu Specific. Exponential Tyrone gets a mention in there, but I mention it only because I'd very much like to sign him to the team. Just saying. Moving over, what else we got? Hits. Cindy, 7 hits. She's our opening batter. It's inevitable she's going to get more opportunities. Extra base hits, you're looking at Tintin, Hollywood, Polly, Babylon again. And then for strikeouts, Tola Cram is a load of old rubbish. Along with MSJN, Lamar Night Shift, Gaz Pumpit, Gretchen Dawn Shredder, Glossy Supreme, Tonya Spangle and Scrungy Gubbins. None of them are particularly fine when it comes to not being struck out. I look forward to playing all these players. There's some more stuff about batting. Right, and then we move on to pitching. Well, you're looking at wins to start with, and that's quite tedious. You've got saves, and you've got earned run average and all of that kind of business. Whip, Tulip Banter, she's got it done with a .5 record, which is probably good, given that she played well. The opposing batting average, you've got to fear Thomas Mildew for the Pirates, along with Cruise Control and Gustav Schank. They're all pretty capable at avoiding giving up the runs, and that's what you like to see. Well, they're giving up the hits, not even the runs. Lorks. Thomas Mildew is leading the way for the Pirates, who are having a remarkable season so far, with 12 strikeouts. Bubbly Merchandise gets a mention there with 8, mid-table in the top 10s. And then what else? There's not really much else to talk about. No, that's about your lot. Our next game is going to be all important, as it is a divisional showdown between Bulldozer Power and the Lingo Blend All-Stars. Nora Incapable is down to start pitching for Lingo Blend, whereas we're supposed to start Ominous Bob. I won't do that unless I absolutely have to. I look forward to seeing you then. Keep it tuned to the Electrosports TV channel by pressing the subscribe button on your interface. If you press the jingly bell thing, you will know when a new show has arrived. And that should be important to you. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.